Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to This Is the Police 2. Alright, let's just hop into it because I'm excited to get started for the day. On November 24th.
Mr. Nash, could you come over here for a second? We need to talk. Dr. Kanayan just... Hold on! 1 second. Tip, what the hell? What are you trying to do? Don't you remember what happened to Vic? You want that thing to explode in your hands? You want to lose your fingers? Put it back right now. Until you get some new cartridges, no one touches the shotguns. We agree.
Aw, come on. I'm not gonna shoot it. I just wanted to use it to scare old Kleiner. Want to see that stubborn idiot shit himself. Yeah, he's probably going around in diapers. You seen that fossil recently? You don't think...
I am not listening. Just put that thing back.
Damn it, Lily. Stop acting like you're everybody's mother.
I'll stop playing mother when you idiots stop acting like children.
Yeah, thanks a bundle. You won't be talking like that after I...
What's your name, son?
Tip Rami, sir.
Why do you need a shotgun, Tip Rami?
To frighten an old man named Herman Kleinert, sir. He's a local cobbler. The thing is, sir, the old man's grandson, Matthias Kleinert, recently raped a schoolteacher, and now no one knows where he is. I'm sure, sir, I mean everyone is sure, that old Kleinert is hiding his grandson somewhere. We tried talking to him, but it got us nowhere. To be honest, sir, the grumpy old maniac just stood in his door waving his gun, so talking just isn't going to work. I want to squeeze the old dirtbag, sir. Squeeze him good and get him to talk.
Kleinert's gun shoots salt.
Salt?
That's right, sir. Salt. But what's the difference? I'm not saying he was going to shoot me. I just wanted to scare the old goat, you know? It's not like I'm going to shoot him. Probably.
When you joined the Sheriff's Department, they gave you a gun, right?
Of course, sir. But who's scared of a tiny little pea shooter? Everybody in Sharpwood has a gun.
What else did they give you?
I'm sorry, sir?
When you entered service, what else did they give you?
I was issued a uniform, sir.
What else?
A radio?
And that's it?
And a knife.
This knife?
That's correct, sir.
Big, huh?
I guess so, sir.
What do you think, son? Think you could scare somebody with your big knife?
I don't know, sir.
Well, think about it. Here you have a big shiny piece of cold steel, nice and sharp, and you're holding it right to some bastard's neck. You bring it so close that one careless movement and you'll open an artery. But let's say you haven't lived such a clean life. You like to drink, so your hands are a little shaky. They shake all the time. If not today, then maybe tomorrow you'll slice someone open by accident. You think that's scary enough, son?
Yes, sir. It's very scary, sir.
Well, then what do you need a shotgun for, son?
I'll put it back, sir. I'll put it back right now.
Well, what are you waiting for? I have work to do. Can I go?
Yes, I just wanted to... Come to my office in the evening before you go home, okay?
Okay.
Man, we scared that boy until he shit himself. Alright, so Bert's third didn't come into work today. So there was actually a patch today, guys, that changed a lot of things. And one of the first things that it changed was that your officers are supposed to come to work more often, because apparently you're constantly getting messages where they didn't want to come to work. Also, the starting skills of the original officers that you begin the game with are supposed to be better. They're not supposed to. Your officers aren't supposed to drink as much. They don't get fatigued now. If they go to a false call, they don't get fatigued just for showing up to work. They actually have to do stuff at work to get fatigued. And just overall trying to make the game, I guess, a little bit easier. Manage your officers. Apparently things weren't working out quite well. So yeah, they changed up a lot of things here. And I also want to... just put out that the sound of this game has been an issue. It's just all over the place. If you notice it in the video that certain cutscenes are like really, really low and other ones are really loud. I'm trying my best to adjust for it, guys, but it's almost impossible because they're just so all over the place. They really need to make some adjustments to their sound. So Mr. Nash, this is Penkin, by the way. Mr. Nash, yesterday we cut down such a huge oak tree that it could have made it across the Great Rift from edge to edge. So this is the guy who yet to show up to work. Do you remember Lenny, the drummer for my band? So we made him a bunch of sticks from this oak, and in honor of the victory, he decided to try to play with a metronome for the first time. But after just a minute of playing, he had some kind of attack. He was shaking all over, and foam came out of his mouth. We had to force one of his drumsticks between his jaws so he didn't grind away his fucking teeth. Anyway, the guys drew lots. And today is my day to sit with Lenny. We needed him to get better. The concert at my cousin's is coming up. I know you don't mind, Mr. Nash. Tomorrow I'll definitely be on duty. I've already ironed my uniform. This guy hadn't showed up to work not one time yet. You might not have a job when you come to work, son. So here's today's shift. We got these guys set up. The previous day, we've got a real group of winners here. We got Belmont and Flower Pots. We still have Rosencrantz here, though, and Spurlock. So those are kind of the stars of the shift today. Let's make sure they have the equipment that they need. I find that tasers are often needed in the missions, so we're going to make sure all of our winners here have tasers with a taser cartridge. We will also give him a baton in case he needs it, and we will give him, let's give him a stun grenade. All right, so let's go and get Spurlock. She's going to get, we'll give her a baton as well, taser cartridge, and stun grenade. Demers here. All right, well, let's give him, he'll get the taser, the cartridge, and stun grenade, and pepper spray. Got to give him a baton. I know he doesn't have any strength or anything, but I feel like he needs a baton just because, like I said, I found myself favoring him, even though he's given me no reason to, just because he wears a bandana. That gives him extra points in my book. Let's give him stun grenade. And, flower pots. Oh, you're not getting a taser. You can have a shocker and pepper spray. And Belmont, let's give you stun grenade and the shocker. And that's all you get too. I doubt they'll do much today. They're usually requiring another cop to be on duty with them. And that was actually another thing that was changed. The professionalism required for missions is no longer as high because, like I said, apparently the game was just way too hard. That's what a lot of people were reporting. That have gotten much farther than I have. So you can send your cops to collect additional information or look for new frames on the suspects. Any cop engaged in investigation will be unavailable for most of the day. Alright, so that's something to consider. Someone stole a VCR from the Elmore family residence. So remember, we're going to want somebody with high intelligence here. And I hate having Rosencrantz on the job all day. Yeah. How about if we just let's put Spurlock on the job. I know that he's a bit more intelligent, but he's kind of our star. I kind of want him on the shift. So yeah, she's gonna go out there and what can she do? She can look for new clues. She can look for new frames. Okay, so that's for Plumber, and this is for the other suspect, the schoolboy. Let's look for new clues first. We could always assign more officers, but we just don't have it. We're gonna need at least that to get for the shift today. We need more officers. Clearly, we don't have enough. So hopefully the day goes all right. I would not be shocked if we're not able to get all the calls done today.
Code I.
All right, so Code 1 is a theft. The courthouse. An unknown person entered the court building and stole the personal files of convicts from the archive. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Do we have anybody that has some intelligence? All right, Belmont. You're on the job. I don't know if he can handle this. It seems like an important task. That's a pretty important thing to handle up, but
551
I just can't give the only good officer we have on shift. Although, yeah, the numbers are much lower. It's an attempted robbery. Bank of Sharpwood. An armed gunman with a stocking on his head was trying to rob a bank. The guard saw the gun in the robber's hands was only a toy and opened fire. The guy raced into the street. Okay, so he only has a toy gun. But even so, I kind of want to get somebody on that has a bit of shooting ability. So let's do Rosencrantz. You can handle this up for me, buddy. Because I don't think he could. Yeah, he couldn't have handled himself. So we would have had to put another person onto the shift or onto that mission. A delicate request from Virgil Birch III. Hello, is that Mr. Nash? I'm pretty sick here. Don't think I can make it to work today. I'm calling for another urgent matter. I need to pick up some things from the laundry. I've got nothing clean at home. Not even a sheet. And the doctor said that I can't lie on my dirty, sweaty sheets, or I'll never recover. Can you help me? Of course I wouldn't ask you personally to go to laundry for me. God forbid. My friend who's on shift right now, he could do it for me. Please just let him off work for a little while so he can come help me out, okay? Yeah, I mean, sure. We can let one of the officers off so that they can go help him out. Hopefully this isn't all a play, so they can go drinking together or something. Yeah, we'll let one officer go help out. I don't even know who the officer was. But remember, we do want our cops to, you know, respect us. Know that we care about their health.
5:30
We got an assault. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, we're in the attempted robbery now. So a guy with a stock on his head is sitting on a bicycle near the bank. So he can ram the suspect's bicycle, turn on the siren, or shoot into the air. Let's turn on the siren. The criminal ignores the siren and rides away on the bike. Okay, so let's cut him off.
551.
The patrol car quickly pulled in front of the bicycle. He crashed in the car, fell off the bicycle, and an easy prey for the police. It turned out that the guy wanted to get a hold of some money to buy himself a car. Okay, so he didn't have to ride around on the bike any longer.
511 in progress.
Oh god, we got a lot of missions. We got a hit and run, and we have an assault. Hit and run is more important at the moment, so let's do that. Oh, we are not going to be able to do that. We don't have the professionalism. Can you do it without the... No, you can't. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do the hit and run, guys. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe somebody will get back on time. I doubt it. Okay, hold up. We might be able to get it done. No, I thought we had one of those guys back. Okay, so looks like that's not happening. That sucks. Alright, well, we'll do this mission instead. This requires a lot, too. Good God. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this one either. Let's see if we can't get somebody back before... Okay, Rosencrantz is back. Excellent. So, Rosencrantz is going to have to take care of it. Yeah, he should be able to do it on his own. Oh, I forgot to read that. Alright, well, whatever. We have no idea what he was going for. It's fine. Alice on the streets. It's me again. Thanks for helping me with the laundry. I'm finally lying on fresh sheets now, and I'm already feeling better. But I got all mixed up when I had the damned temperature. I forgot I needed to pick up my dog Alice from the vet. In fact, I'm already late. If no one comes for her today, the poor girl will just get thrown out onto the street. My friend is ready to go pick up Alice real quick and bring her home. You let him off work, right? Oh, fuck, man. God damn it. Sure. Whatever. Hopefully it wasn't anybody here. So no one came to the call, suspect escaped. We already know that. Unfortunately, we just weren't able to do it. We don't have the officers on shift, guys. We need to hire some more officers. You can have up to like 12, I think, on shift. A large man has pulled a young driver out of the car and thrown him over the bumper. The boy's friends jump out, one of them readying a hockey stick. Okay. So, he can calm everybody down. He does have negotiation ability. Throw his stun grenade. Seems a bit excessive. Or turn on the siren. So have him calm everybody down. I think he can do it. The cop managed to cool everybody off and took them all down to the station. Alright, awesome. Rosencrantz, you are fantastic. Let's get something pumped up here. Let's do intelligence for Rosencrantz. So he got awareness. The location of criminals is highlighted for 1 turn. Works once per mission. Okay then. So we should be getting... So he's assigned on a quest right now. That's right. He's on an investigation. That's really what the problem is right now. A lot of people are on investigations. So let's go and take a look. We got public indecency here. We're going to go ahead and let him get home. He's already tired as well. And, god damn it. Is that his friend? Home Fires, Virtual Birch the Third. Mr. Nash, it's me again. It seems that like we only just talked a minute ago. Haha. Thanks for helping me with the dog. I was terrified at the thought that she might be turned out onto the street. The day I got into the bigger things to worry about, my temperature has only dropped a little and I had to rush my wife to the hospital. She just went into labor. I got her here in such a hurry that I forgot to turn off the stove. I make myself chicken broth for colds, all according to grandmother's recipe. My friend says he can turn it off. He'll literally be done in an hour. Hope it's not a problem and you'll have my gratitude to my dying day. God damn, man. Well, we can't let a fire happen. Oh, fuck. I feel like I'm invested in this. Sucks. Alright, we do have another mission to do. Let's go and get it taken care of. Is it Flower? I don't know who it is that's currently doing these. Is it Flower Pots? Because she's pretty useless anyways. So, the factory manager looked out his office window and saw someone taking a shit on his old car. Alright. I really don't think we need Rosencrantz for this one. I think you can handle it, Demers. Let's go and send him. Seems like Rosencrantz has done all the work today. We got a harassment over here. So this is at high school. A man came in to pick his son up from school, but instead started harassing a young history teacher. Well, luckily Rosencrantz is awesome. He should be able to do it with a little bit of help. And let's just hope we don't get any more tasks, because there's no fucking way we're going to be able to do them. Because we are plumb fucking out of officers here. Alright, so we're almost done with the day. We now have our harassment case over here. And this is the man has pushed the teacher back onto the chalkboard and is reaching up under her skirt. Oh shit, this is going definitely a different place I thought it was going to. The girl is trying to push him away with one hand as they're reaching for her pointer with the other. And the teacher, her pointer, so she can stab him, restrain the criminal, or use a shocker. Nobody has a shocker. So, does nobody have a shocker? Do you have to, like, select? No, nobody has it. Alright, we're going to want to restrain the criminal. Let's use Rosencrantz. I think he'd be more capable of doing that. So the cop managed to overpower and arrest the criminal. He immediately repented of his behavior. I've always been like this. I can't control myself. When I see a teacher, I just lose my head. My dick stands up like a steel rod. Oh, well that makes it all understandable. Just assault whoever you want if you got a hard on. Jeez, man. Alright, so I feel like he's got to have strength since we're acting like he does just because he has the bandana. So let's go ahead and give him strength. We got a bunch of abilities from that. Next we'll give him speed. He's going to be our fighter. So Demers is here for the old man shitting on the car. He's got his trousers down, is squatting on the hood of the manager's car and singing something to himself. Well, I say restrain him, but he's probably going to get shit on himself. Cop managed to overpower and arrest the criminal. It turned out the old man wanted to take revenge on the factory manager for forcing him to retire. Okay, offender has been caught. And we can level up Gordon Demers. Alright, well, let's give him some intelligence. Seems like it's always good to have a bit of intelligence for your officers. You want them to make smart decisions, though clearly we make all of the decisions for them. So the secret of the pink, whatever it is, pink gum I think it is. So the cops prepared a report on the work they've done. Let's see what clues she happened to find here today. More on the wires perhaps? Because it looks like we have all. These do not look like new clues. Wires. Nothing to click on. Eric Elmer. Kelly Elmer. Okay, I think one of these is somebody we haven't read yet. Okay, so we read the Sun. Okay, so we haven't read John's account yet. I think the VCR was stolen by the plumber who fixed the sink yesterday afternoon. He went on for a long time about Bloody Shirt 5 when she saw at his friend's house, and like a fool, I decided to brag about the new video player I bought last week. My son and his friends actually go to sleep staring at the screen. This plumber wagged his tongue about how he wants to save us some money to buy one for himself. We talked a little more and then the phone rang and I left the kitchen for 10 minutes to go to my office. The work won't wait, you know. I gave him enough time to find the video player, hide in his bag, and go back to repairing the sink like nothing had happened. He fixed the sink all night. All right. I have no complaints there. If he did steal my VCR, at least he didn't hit me over the head for it. So thanks for that. In Sharpwood, you can get hit in the head for less than that. It happens all the time. Okay. So what's the evidence for the kid? So any of her helping her? If you ask me, I think it's. All right. So we don't know anything from her repair. Yeah, it was Tommy who stole it. I'm telling you, he's the poorest and greediest kid in our class. He doesn't even share his gum. When he finished, everybody's going home. He sat down on the toilet while I was talking to the boys at the door. He had plenty of time to... So really no evidence to point to either of these guys yet. If I had to guess, it's probably the plumber. I don't know. Kind of feel like it's the plumber. I guess we'll just have to see. Let's close this. Still don't have enough information to really put anything together just yet. Have to wait. I want to see if anything else is unlocked here. Yes. Excellent. We have the journal. Okay, so this is... Okay, so we've read this one. And what's this one? Okay, that's the... Okay, got it. So these are events that we've gotten recently. And then here's our investigations. Okay. I wonder if you can assign new ones throughout the day. You probably could. Like if you didn't need them. Let's take a look here. Could we assign a new officer here? No, we can't. Never mind. Have to do it at the beginning of the day, apparently. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Alright, so, investigation. Benedict Belmont interrogated some of the witnesses and prepared a preliminary report for the mystery of the black box. Let's open the investigation. Alright, so, this is what we know so far. The door was opened improperly, but not with brute force. A few wooden splinters were found in the lock. Maybe pick the lock? Inside, it's a mess. A box filled with old case files is spilled on the floor, and next to it are a dozen fresh cases of male defendants, and the black lid from the stolen box. So Susan Morabito, she's the stenographer. We keep strict reception hours, but I always help people at any time because officers of the court must always stand guard for justice. One time there was a case where Marcus Repo's cat was going to be put to sleep because it kept going on into the neighbor's property and killing the squirrels. I thought it all over and puzzled in my head. In the end, I was able to prove that the cat was too fat to be the culprit, and the real criminal was an old hermit who lived at the end of the street. Can you imagine? I love to help everyone, but unfortunately it doesn't always turn out so well. A few days ago, a man came in, a nice-looking monk or probably a witch doctor. He was wearing a hoodie under his sheepskin coat. He said that he's fulfilling a holy mission and helping recently released female prisoners return to a normal life. He asked for several personal files, but I had to refuse because these papers can only be accessed by official signature. It's too bad, of course, but at least it worked. At least it worked out with the cat. They call him the Snow Savage. All right. Well, it said a dozen fresh cases of male defendants. Huh. And she was talking about female. Okay, interesting. So the two possibilities are the man in the hoodie or Flora Billups' brother. Once again, we don't know shit. Right, so I think that's the end of the day, right? There we go. Excellent. Let's continue on. Got a lot of the tabs. 24 of them, or 20. Oh, we lost some. Alright, for the criminal escaping. Oh, we still got 23. And we can spend a little bit of money here. Let's get a new officer. I feel like we desperately need one. And look at Chapman. Oh, wow. He's got perfect ratings all the way across the board. 400 professionalism. Does this mean he's an alcoholic, though? Feels like that means he's an alcoholic. Well, we're going to hire him anyway. He may have a drinking problem, but when he's sober, he's going to be the best damn officer that we have. We could get another taser cartridge. Might as well. And let's get out of here. Okay, so we got to set up tomorrow's shift. Obviously, some people are incredibly tired. Rosencrantz, he did a great job today. Let's give him a day off. Let's bring in the new guy as well. We'll bring in Clemsy as well. Birch III, after everything I've done for him, he's bringing his ass to fucking work today. So how many officers do we have? We have 14 total. Okay. I just don't see the point of these garbage-ass officers, why I even bring them on to shift. Because they're so bad. Alright, so we have 3 right now. We're always going to need a bit more. Let's bring in... we'll bring in Clemsy. Yeah, let's bring in Clemsy. And... fuck Randon. Let's bring him in. And that's a total of 5. We can bring in a couple more. But all these guys are so garbage. We're going to bring in Musica. And we'll bring this garbage guy, I guess. If we just need somebody to do something really easy, maybe he can accomplish it. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, so let's end the shift.
So, you want to talk?
Yeah, well, before I... Well, thanks for helping me this morning with Chip. Sometimes he just... Anyway, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. It's very serious. I mean it. It's serious. As far as I understand, yesterday you had some kind of altercation with Charlie Fletcher. Dr. Kanayan called me and... Well, Fletcher's going to be okay in a couple of days. It was nothing serious. But I don't want this happening again, all right?
I can't promise you that.
I don't understand.
I said that I can't promise you that nothing like that'll happen again.
Listen, Jack, I don't like Fletcher either.
It's not Fletcher. I will treat my subordinates as I see fit. That's what I mean.
But Jack, there are boundaries. I, as the sheriff, I draw those boundaries, okay? I respect your experience, I do, and I just want to say there are rules that must be respected, and I believe that these rules are an integral part. You know, I believe we understood each other, and there won't be any more problems, right?
Why am I here?
I'm sorry?
Why am I here?
Well, because I asked you to come and talk, and I...
No, not here in your office, but in general. Here. What am I doing here? Why am I here, Lily?
Because you got into a difficult situation, and now...
I'm helping you steer the department. Look, I could run. I might go to jail, but I'm here. Why am I here, Lily?
We could call it a mutually beneficial deal because...
Why, Lily? It's a simple question, and the answer is also simple. Why am I here?
Jack, I don't know what you...
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Some bearded old man with fake documents strikes up a conversation with you, and suddenly he's...
Jack, please, you know how much this...
becoming the sheriff's right hand. Actually doing all the work of the sheriff. How does that happen, Lily? Come on, tell me.
Jack, I'm begging you.
The answer is already in your head. I just want you to say it, Lily. Say it out loud. Why am I here?
I'm begging you.
Say it.
Let's just...
Why am I here?
Because I'm a shit cop, right? I'm a shit cop. I can't do anything. Shit cop, shit cop, shit cop. Without you here to help, it would be the end. You wanted me to say that. Is that what you wanted? Are you satisfied now?
I'm very satisfied, Lily.
November 25th. Someone's going to say this. So Lily is kind of a bitch, and she's also quite pathetic. But damn, Jack. You really have to talk to her that way? And put her in her place. She's going to fucking go kill herself or something. God damn. Alright, so we're ready to start another shift. And of course, this guy can't come to fucking work. God damn it. Can I not fire people? Oh, man. So all of our drunks can't come to work. Oh, that's great. Mr. Dash, Lenny is better. Thanks for keeping him in your thoughts. He didn't go to the doctor. We decided that he was just anxious because tomorrow is our long-awaited concert. I'm going to rehearse today until I can't feel my fingers. Wish me luck. Oh, my God. This guy still hasn't come to fucking work. See, I would have fired all these people if I had the choice. Birch III, Mr. Nash, thanks for your help yesterday. I always knew that you were a stand-up guy. By the way, my wife gave birth so quick that the stove was still warm when we got home. All right. So here's today's shift. Yeah, I thought they didn't come to work. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we'll assign them stuff like they're here. Let's go ahead and give... Okay, so we got to get a Climsy. You got to get Climsy one of these batons. We'll also give Mustard one. We'll give him a taser and a cartridge. And... Oh, and a stun grenade. Same here thing with Chapman. Give him all the same shit. And Climsy, he can get all the same shit too. Alright, Birch III. We're going to give him a taser, some pepper spray, stun grenade. And I guess we'll just give all of our people tasers. Seems like they constantly need tasers. So we'll give everybody one. Well, not everybody. He doesn't get one. No taser for you, sir. In fact, yeah, you guys can have these. That's fine. I don't want to give him too much because I just don't think that he's responsible enough to handle it. All right, so let's go and start the day. So we have the secret of the pink chewing gum. We need to put somebody on this task here. We need somebody who's very intelligent to handle it, but also somebody who doesn't have as many points. Doesn't have as much professionalism. All right, I mean, this guy is pretty fucking useless. Maybe that's what you can use your more useless officers for. Let's put him on the case. He's going to look for new frames on the plumber, I suppose. And I almost want to put another person on the task here, but we have another goddamn investigation, Mystery of the Black Box. Oh, Lord. All right. Just go ahead and look for clues. Alright, so we just put like all of our officers on task right now. So we're not going to have enough officers on shift. Yeah, we only have, well, we have 5. That's not bad. A sniper. Vic Duval. Mr. Nash, I'm a freelance photographer for the Sharpwood Police, as well as a part-time sniper. I'll tell you straight out, I like being a sniper much more than photographing some bastards at weddings and children at performances. Anyway, Miss Reed said that now I will work in your team. I'm glad to finally be home. I went down to Freeburg to buy some lenses at Atticus Photography Studio, and my pickup truck's starter broke down. I had to spend a few days in the city, and I can't stand it. It always seems to stink there like rotten oranges. Anyhow, I'm at your disposal. I'm ready to shoot some people. All right, awesome. We got a sniper. Okay, so help from the other side. This is Helga Asmara. Mr. Nash, I commune with the spirits. I can see invisible things and hear soundless things. I draw from the tears of the earth and gaze into the reflection in a wooden bowl, created long ago by 4 spirits from a long extinct giant tree. And now we're talking about some ordinary, well, oh no. I drew this water from a secret source deep in the forest, so secret that even the animals and birds have never heard of it. Only the spirits that quench their thirst here. Many of my unique abilities will aid you in your investigations, which I see it now are gnawing at your troubled soul. I'm at your disposal if you're going to pay my gifts. No. I don't believe in this kind of stuff, I'm sorry. I don't need your help. It's good cop work that's going to get shit done. So I would not be surprised if we have a task that requires a sniper.
518 in progress.
Considering the fact they gave us a sniper today. So, Bank of Sharpwood. An elderly woman lost her temper while standing in line and smashed a glass counter with her cane. Okay, we don't really need much here. Birch, handle it. And he better do a damn good job today after everything I did for him yesterday.
534 in
And
progress.
oh shit, a child abuse case. A grandmother found her grandson masturbating and is threatening to castrate him with a sickle. Wow. Well, that seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? Alright. Can you assign a sniper? What would you assign a sniper for? Yeah, I guess you can. It doesn't give you any professionalism, though. So, yeah, I don't know what you need that for. And not, at least not for a task like this. Take out the old lady. We'll assign these 2. I think they can handle it together. I don't know why we have to have 2 officers to handle up an old woman, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so, destruction of property. An old lady enraged at the bank's slow pace of service is shaking her cane menacingly. I don't have enough time left on this earth to spend hours in the Devil's Bank. So you can remind this woman that she's not the only customer at the bank. Drag out the woman by force. Let's go, lady. I don't have time for this either. Don't stop on my count. This is great. Alright, let's try and do this diplomatically. I'm too old to be patient, explains the woman. I just don't want to die someday waiting in line. My wife was actually telling about back when she was working in another store back in Texas, and she had an old lady that come over and bitch all the time. She'd always come in there and she'd always bitch about how long it was taking the fucking lines. Fucking old people, man. Like, what else you got to do with your life? So we can ask the cashier to serve the old woman at a turn. No, not doing that. Point your revolver at the woman. How about you die right now? Forcibly drag the old woman out of the bank. Let's go, old lady. You don't have time for this either. Yeah. So the cop tries to grab the woman by the elbow, but she breaks free and hits him on the head with her cane. The cop starts bleeding. Oh, wow. Okay, so warn the old woman that she has just criminally assaulted a police officer or used the pepper spray. Oh, he's injured now. Oh, God.
518.
The old woman abruptly changes her attitude, throws down her cane, apologizes, and surrenders to the police, and her cop was injured. God damn it. He did get a level up, though. So that's good. So this is Virgil Birch. Let's give him a point. Oh, what does he look like he needs a point in? I think he needs a point in stealth. I don't know why. He just does. Alright, we never have the combat sequences, so far we have not needed to use that, and that means he's out for the day. God damn it. Injured cops go to the hospital under the supervision of Dr. Canyon. If a cop is killed on a mission, it's on you, but if a cop dies in the hospital, Lily will send you a replacement. After all, it's because the doctors couldn't save him. Alright. So that's the place you want him to die, essentially, in the hospital, so you get a replacement. Alright, so let's take a look at the injury. Virgil Birch III was injured and has to spend 1 day in the hospital. God damn it. Alright, well, we're doing okay. It's only about to be 2 o'clock here.
515 in progress.
Things are going great. So, Auto Papa Repair Shop. An auto mechanic who came to work on the last day before his retirement drove off an expensive convertible. Alright, Chapman, handle it. Hopefully his drinking doesn't get in a problem. Nash, what are you doing? I'm not going anywhere without backup. Oh, you lazy motherfucker. Oh my god, are you serious? Mustard will get the damn job done. Can always rely on him. Yeah, I don't like this Chapman guy. Some fucking glasses. I thought all his good stats, that he would be really good for us, but that's not been the case. So, this is the child abuse. An elderly woman with a sickle is standing under a tree beneath a flimsy branch which is supporting a teenager. The old woman screams, "Terry, get down. If we don't do it right now, Bobos will enslave your mind and then I'll have to cut off your head." Okay. So, lady, he's just a boy. You're acting like you're possessed by pyros because what you're doing is crazy. Sneak up behind the old lady or watch. Let's go ahead and I'll try talking to her at first, and we're probably gonna take this lady down. Who's better at negotiation? He is.
5:30.
So the elderly woman dropped the sickle upon hearing the cop's words and grabbed her head. What misfortune! Pyros had tricked my mind like that worker from the factory many years ago. The police easily arrested the criminal. Alright, awesome. So we got a level up from that. Let's put it into... Let's make him better at shooting. Okay, did the other guy? No, he did get experience from that. Alright. So, I think we'll probably get through the day with the crew that we have right now. So this is the convertible that was stolen. Flew out of the auto repair shop and crossed the road. The mechanic folds down the car's roof and turns on the music. So, ram the convertible, shoot out the convertible's tires, or block the road. Let's do this smart. Mustard's smart guy. Just block it.
5:15.
The hijacker floors the gas, rams the patrol car, pulls away at high speed. The cop who's behind the wheel suffers a mild concussion, so he's injured. Oh fuck, doesn't mean he got away as well? Yeah, he did. Alright. That's awesome. So I guess there's other ways to deal with that. So he's gonna spend one day in the hospital. Great. So I said we're gonna get through the day alright. But with 2 officers on investigation, 2 officers injured, that leaves 3 officers to get the jobs done here. Wait till these guys get back. Alright, let's take a look. Justice Trent's Park. A woman reports seeing a young guy being mean to a dog and threatening it with a stick. Chapman, can you handle this on your own? You fucking incompetent bastard. I'll see if he'll do it without backup. No. God damn it. It's fucking useless. Alright, we'll send our guy here. Actually, no. Send Clumsy. Clumsy's strong. Should be able to deal with this young lad. Alright, so we're almost done with the day, guys. And we have an armed robbery. Okay, so this is our first full tactical operation. Some calls are so complex they require a full tactical operation during which you will be able to direct your subordinates on the scene. If a tactical call comes up when all your cops are busy, it's better wait for them to return and prepare for the mission properly. You have until the end of the day to deal with the situation. Okay. So I think what we're going to actually do here, because yeah, I want to deal with that and I want to spend the time to deal with it, and the episode's actually passed over. I was really just trying to get the day finished. But yeah, we don't have time to do the tactical operation as much as I want to, because I'm really excited for it, because we haven't done this since the tutorial, and I've been waiting for it, because it seems like kind of the really, probably maybe the funnest part of the game. So yeah, I really want to check it out, but it's going to have to wait until next episode, so sorry about the cliffhanger, guys. But when we return, we're going to knock that out. We don't really have a whole lot of cops to bring, so hopefully we'll have enough. We'll have to see. It's nice that they let you wait for it. There doesn't really seem to be a timer or anything like that. Which is nice, although of course an armed robbery you wouldn't be able to wait till the end of the day to deal with it, but game. It's a game, guys. So let's go ahead and end the episode here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave that like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, let me know what you guys are thinking about the series so far. I know I'm certainly enjoying the game overall. I have a few gripes here and there, but yeah, I'm liking it so far. Alright guys, thanks for watching.